Hey there, good morning. Thank you for tuning in today. So I wanted to talk about something that's been making headlines the last few months, and certainly more so, it seems like the last 30 days, 45 days or so, now that a settlement has been reached. And there just seems to be so much confusion out there regarding this NAR settlement. If you weren't aware, just a little bit of backstory here. The National Association of Realtors is involved in a class action suit against a group of homeowners in another state and several other states. I think there's some copycat lawsuits that have surfaced as well after the initial one, and other large brokerages are being sued as well. Now, before the settlement, there were some concerns that certain practices by NAR might limit competition and potentially affect commission rates for buyers and sellers, and promote price fixing and so forth. So couple of things. There's the two biggest changes that are going to come out of this settlement. Number one, from a seller standpoint, we can no longer advertise buyer's agent compensation in our MLS. Okay, that field that we use to advertise a percentage buyer's agent compensation, that's going to be deleted entirely, I believe, starting August 10th. Okay, that doesn't mean that buyer's agent compensation is going away. It's just going to be negotiated differently. Likely buyers are going to be negotiating compensation directly with their agent if they opt to have a buyer agent represent them, or they're going to try to have the seller pay for that through a negotiation with their offer and so forth. So if a buyer wants to be professionally represented, they're now going to have to pay for that either directly or get that negotiated through the seller. Okay, so that can no longer be advertised in the MLS. That's key change number one. Key change number two, buyers will now have to have a buyer-broker agreement signed with an agent before they go out and view property. Okay, the way it is right now, we have buyer-broker agreements. They've always been around since I've been in this business. However, the approach seems to have been an optional type of agreement between agents and their buyer clients, regarding this buyer-broker agreement. However, now it will be a requirement. Now, again, buyers are not required to have professional representation, but if they opt to have professional representation, they're going to have to negotiate those commissions directly with the agent, one way or the other, and they're also going to have to sign a buyer-broker agreement with a broker they choose in order to go out and start viewing property. Okay, so I hope this helps. If you've got further questions on the NAR settlement, feel free to reach out. If you've got other questions regarding other real estate needs, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.